We crossed the threshold, and the air changed with a subtle pulse that resonated through stone and marrow. The ruins stretched endlessly, their architecture defying time and reason. The deeper we moved, the stronger the sense grew. We were not alone. Darkness was watching, waiting. So, we start the game and Hank will go first. Now let me see. I'll go towards the edge of the map tile. Maybe it's better to just start exploring the new map tile with Hank. Blenda, chest. Activate for 3 stamina. And we pay stamina, we restore essence, and let's see. Let's go with the weapon and a barrel. Yeah, let's go with this. Arcane coating, an augment, and a suit. We don't need augment for now. So let's destroy this one and take the reinforced suit. Let's place it in the inventory unequipped. And let's see. Okay, let's go with operate workbench. We'll take 2 weapons and an artifact. Oh, hammer. I know what we're gonna get. And even sturdy target's fine. But hammer, it's a signature weapon for Blenda. So let's discard 2 of the remaining cards. Let's pay that to workbench and equip everything together. Okay, so now we're talking. We have a weapon and an apparel. So that's it for Blenda. Now, let's go with the spawn. Hank, roll for 2. Great. No monster and 3. Awesome. So first round, we have a very uneventful, but we have a horror event. So we raise the threat. Let's see. Far-reaching. Okay, thankfully we don't have any monsters. So Hank, let's explore the new map tile. Let's take it one at random and place it on the right side. Now for the remaining movement points, go towards that chest and event space. Okay, so that's it for Hank. Okay, now Blenda. Let's move towards Hank, but towards here, event space, and activate. We will restore essence with this and invoke an explore event. Let's see what we have. A banishing ritual, a binding event. So we need to seal 3 spawn spaces. Can we do it? I think we might have a chance. And for 1 stamina, let's move on the edge of the map tile. So that's it. Hank, roll for a monster. 8. It's a monster. Blenda gets a 7, so 2 monsters this round. For what kind of monsters? Let's see. Spiders of Lang. Take any item from nearest explorer and place it beneath this card. I don't think Hank has any items. So, in your face, spider. So that's it then. And the second monster, a moon beast on Blenda's map tile. When adjacent to a wall, it's ethereal. Okay, let's see. Okay, so 2 monsters are there. Let's go with the horror. And 3 no horror this turn. We reduce it. And let's go with spiders. It's immobile. He's not gonna do anything. But Moonbeast moves and it pulls Blenda towards itself. But there will be no stamina to attack. Awesome. Great. So the round's done. Let's retaliate. So you wanted to pull me. I'm gonna pull my hammer on your head. So 3 high attack die, and it's 3. It's not enough to hit 4. 1 essence, and we scored a hit then. Moonbeast is done. And we will restore 1 essence. Now for the remaining stamina, let's activate the chest. This time, what I'm gonna get? You know, let's go with 2 artifacts. Maybe there's gonna be some very cool things like crystal figurine. This is exactly what I was looking for. And we have that unequipped. Okay, great. So Blender is done. Let's go with Hank. Activate chest just above him. Okay, we will use 3 stamina for this. Finally get 1 essence. And let's go with the weapon and apparel. Augment and combat blades. Yes, combat blades it is. Okay, so we're gonna have that unequipped. And with the... let's go with 1 and activate event space. We need some essence and we need some good events. Okay, this time let's take unbarred. Oh, when an explorer opens door. I think we're gonna have that. It's fine, and let's move there. So that's it with my explorers. Spawn Hank 9. It's a monster. Blender 1. Okay, so just 1 monster. And what did we have? Buopoth. Okay, when enters play, moves up to 2 spaces. Okay, so that's fine. So he goes towards Hank, like this. Now let's go with the whore. 6, so that's a whore event. So already threat is on 3. Mending Slumber. Okay, we don't have any wounded monsters yet. Okay, Buopoth moves, and he has enough stamina for 1 attack. 4. Yeah, 4. I don't have any items, and armor is 3, so it's a hit. Okay, now let's go with Hank first and use our default attack. 1 high attack die. We need to score 2. It's a 1. Yeah, let's lose essence and increase by 1, so it's a hit. Buopoth is wounded and it scuttles back to its spawn space. Okay, then let's move towards the chest and activate it. Okay, for 3 stamina. 2, 3, and 1 essence. Okay, so let's go with a weapon and an apparel. Again with a weapon augment. Yeah, I'm stuck with the sturdy armatus. And besides, it's gonna look really nice with the blades. It's unequipped, of course, so that's it. And Blender. Let's move towards the event space and activate it. So 1 movement, 1 activate to get 1 essence, and let's see what we've got. Welcome gift, a gain item. So it's like a cheaper chest. Okay, now let's see. Okay, Parapraxive Amphora. Yes, that's a good item. I think I'm gonna use it. So, it's a consumable. So I'm gonna stick to it. And let's move towards, but not on the other. Yeah, let's go with the other map tile. So the map tile is free from monsters. Hank goes with 3, so it's a monster. And Blenda will 7, so 2 monsters this round. Okay, let's see what monsters are gonna be spawned. A ghast. Oh, this could be tricky. Ghast And Biaki, a bird, comes as well. Okay, so that's it. It's not too bad. Okay, so for horror, let's see what we have. It's a 10, so it's another horror event. And we have Thickness of Bliss. Reduce explorer's range to 1. Thankfully we don't have ranged weapons for now. Okay, now Buopoth has been, attacked and damaged. He has 1 stamina less, moves 2, and enough stamina to make an attack. And it's a 3. And a 3 is more than enough. It's just exact number. So Hank is down to 4 health. Ghast. Ghast is just gonna destroy the whole map tile. So a recharge station there, then teleports to another and does again. This map tile is looking doomed. So Byaki moves towards Hank 4 spaces, and that's it. Okay, now Hank, I think I need to move myself. But first, let's kick you. Kick this Buopoth. And we get a hit, and a precise hit. So Buopoth is done. Great, 1 essence there. And then let's move 1 there, and you know what, let's use inventory. I have 2 really cool apparels and I need to be ready, and this will increase my armor by 3, so that's a good thing. Okay, so blend up. Let's move towards that event space. Okay, so use 1 and 1 4 plus 1 and 6 for event. Oh, we don't have any essence pool. And Explorer is ethereal this round, Vision from the Void. So that's something that's gonna help Hank. So let's place a marker on the event card, and I will choose. Let me choose. Who am I gonna choose? I'm gonna choose this big guy. So that's it. Spawn, horror. Spawn 2, yeah, it's a monster. And Blenda, it's 5, it's 2 monsters again. And we are on our last rating. So we have a Chtuga. Oh my god. So it's spawning next to spiders. And 8. Oh, it's again horror. Let's see. Reaching evil. Increase monsters' range by 2. Okay, so it's 4 monsters already. And Gust. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go away from this. So Gust is gonna completely destroy, and then do another event space. And yeah, we need to go back and rethink. Byaki moves towards Blenda and not enough stamina to attack. And Chtuga rolls 0, so towards the event space. 1, 2, 3, and 4, just next to it. Let's do it again. 2, towards the spawn space. The monster is just operating, and God forbid anything gets on its path. So that's it. Blenda, let's move, but one more. Yeah, here. No need to go to the other map tile. Hank, what are you gonna do? Just move away here and 1 more here. Yeah, that's it. Okay, now I think we are, oh yeah, increasing by 4 threat and go to the next. I noticed various trinkets scattered on the floor that resembled standard exploration equipment. Is it possible that we are not the first from our era to set foot here? My heart skipped a beat when I realized I stood in a thick puddle of blood. There was no body or signs of a struggle, just this dark congealing ooze trailing forward out of sight. We dare not look at each other as we followed the trail into the darkness. Oh yeah, so we set up the chapter with 5 and 4 ratings. Go to next chapter, we need to use 4. So first 9 and I think it's 1. So we're gonna have a new monster. The end of spawn phase. And it's gonna be Cthulhu just next to Hank. Okay, great, so that's the only monster. And then for the horror phase, we rolled a 1. Great, no event. Rating is on 3. Ghast is just destroying the whole map tile, and there's nothing we can do to prevent that. Byaki is just gonna move towards Blenda. Not enough stamina to attack. Chtuga is just gonna operate on the map tile like a guard, making sure we are not close to it. 2 and 4. Let's do once more. And Cthulhu, attack. Arcane 3. Hank is the only affected one. Yes, 1 less health for Hank. Now it's our turn. Okay, this is not active anymore. And okay. Oh, explorers move up to 2 spaces. I didn't do that actually. So 1, let's go there, and 1, 2. It doesn't have any change, but it's fine to know that. Okay, Richard Station for 1 stamina. Let's roll a die, and it's a health. Great. So 1 for Richard Station. Great. And let's upgrade. Use inventory. Equip. Let's move. And let's close the door. So we are good to go. Blenda is safe behind the door. And our buddy Hank, let's kick the Cthulhu just with our fists. Come on, we need a 3. I want to see a 3. Okay, let's roll. Yeah. Okay, no, that's not a 3. Let's do it again. I need a 3. Come on. Give me some critical. 2. Now you'll see a 3. And... no. Oh, come on. So 2 S's. Hank is a really stubborn guy. I don't know what to tell you. But he gets the job done. Okay, so Cthulhu died. We get 1 essence back. And, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go to the next chapter. On the pedestal, a book lay amidst assorted articles scattered all over the floor. It was a journal from a member of the House of Bliss. I could feel my spine tingling with disquietude as I comprehended that the cult could be here now, at this very moment, lurking in the shadows. The last entries in the diary were cryptic and delusional, and clearly the result of an unhinged mind. There was a particularly dreadful chapter, missing a few pages, which described a ritual for reanimation in loving detail. So the torn journal, we have on 7 minus 1, let's go with 6 and 4 ratings. Now let's add items level 2. We cut all the decks and remove half of the decks, half of the cards from the deck. Okay, apparel, take and remove, and artifact, cut the cards and remove. Then add level 2. Like this, and artifact. Now let's shuffle all the decks. Great. I think it's that. Okay, let's roll. 4. Great. No monster. And 9. A monster. A witch. And it's gonna spawn directly next to Hank. It's not good. And for horror, let's see what we got. 9. It's another horror. And it's a new monster level. Oh. So we also take the half of the cards from the monster deck, we destroy them, and we shuffle monsters level 2. So that's it. So now we have monsters and items on the same round being upgraded to level 2. And for the horror event, what do we have? It's fine. Okay. Reaching evil. Spiders of Lang. Ghast is just destroying and doing his job, and that's it. Yeah, the whole map tile is doomed. Byaki goes towards the door, and Ktuga will just operate on the map tile, and we can even ignore that. It's fine. Okay, so the monsters are there, and the witch is gonna do her damage to Hank. So 2 stamina, 3 high attack die, 2 times. 1, that's a 4, 4 and 3. I think 4 and 3 are 1, 2. Hank is on its last health. I think he needs to retaliate right away. And he's gonna use combat blades. So 2 low attack die, and afterwards you get to move. So witch is dead. Okay, so let's go with 1 essence. Let's move over there. Okay, now for the remaining 4, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's stay there. Blend up. Let's go towards the entry token to the other side, get some chest. So that's it. Now, okay, 3, we're fine. And 3, we're fine. Great. Horror. 6, it's a horror event. Like this. And we have trapped contraptions. We shouldn't be activating action spaces. And Ghast is doing the final damage on the map tile. The map tile is infested. Okay, okay. And towards blend. Okay, it's the same, so I choose and go BAM! Byaki destroys the door, and that's it. Ktuga, there's nothing that the monster can do, so that's it with the monster phase. Okay, Hank, let's activate. 1. Great. So let's see what event space do we have. Restore 2 health to an explorer on any map tile. I do think I'm gonna restore my health. Okay, and we activated an action space. So 2 more times and oof, it's gonna be... So let's move inside this little room, storage room. Okay, but there is not enough stamina to activate, so that's it. Skip my turn. Blenda, let's move there and activate a chest like that. So yeah, it's on 2, and let's go essence, full essence. A weapon and 2 weapon. I need some good items. Oh, the Delian wand. Yes, even the scope, it's cool. I like the scope. You know, let's put it on top. It's time we think about the augments. Unequipped. Oh, you know what? I like that Italian wand, and Blend is a bruiser, so she can immediately switch the hammer with the wand. Yep, like this. And let's move towards the spawn space, I think. Let's stay there. A little bit more secure. Okay, let's go with the spawn. Hank goes and rolls a 4, so that's just enough. And Blenda is a 9. Okay, that's not good. What did we have? Actun again. So we had him before. So he's gonna stay there. A Buopot. He was also, I mean, what are the chances? Like this. Okay, then Buopot will move once being spawned. Okay, yeah, let's go here, 2 spaces. And for the horror, it's on 4 and it's in 5, so that's another horror event. Oh yeah, but trapped contraptions is gonna be gone. Let's see what new horror. Okay, Lure of the Dark. Explorers move 2 spaces towards spawn. 1, 2. 1 and yeah, 2 here. Now let's see. Guest Byakit goes 1, 2, 3 towards our explorers. Stuga. Well, Ktun is gonna attack all of us. Let's see. We have 3. 3. It's enough, is it? Yeah. 3. 1 for Hank. And 1, 2. Oh, great. So we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Buopot attacks 2 times. 1 high and 1 low. It's a 4 and it's a 1. 4. Is 4 enough? 3, 4 is enough. So Blenda is down to 2 health. And now Hank will move towards 2 spaces, towards the spawn space. I have a plan. So let's go with 1, 2, and then let's use our combat blades to attack our dear Buopoth, huh? So let's see what we have. We have 3, so that's enough. Our Buopoth is damaged, and let's use once more our combat blades and attack the wounded Buopoth. And we have 1. We need 2, so let's use our essence to do this. And our Buopoth is gone. I'm thinking of just, sealing a spawn space. What do you think? let's maybe try this. So, Hank is done, 4 essence. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and Hank is next to a spawn space. 3, 4. And this is done. Cthulhu has been banished, destroyed, is gone. And the whole spawn is sealed. Great. Now, we destroyed Cthulhu. Because of that, we reduce monster threat as well. What else? Oh yeah. We place a light token on top of the chapter space. And yeah, we have our event, binding event, banishing ritual, 1 out of 3 spawn spaces, sealed spawn spaces. Okay, great. So for the remaining 2 stamina, let's use our wand and zap Byaki with 3 low attack die. It's 2. It's arcane, so that's just enough what we need. Okay, let's just group these monsters together because they're not doing anything. Yeah, we can just ignore it them totally. And let's move 1 space there. Yeah. Okay, so Hank, roll 5 and 8. So 2 monsters. So we remove 2 monsters and we spawn 2 monsters. We need to progress. Red thing. Oh, red thing. So when on horror phase or red thing, he and Cyril just there. He will teleport. And but first let's see what we have. For horror phase we rolled a 1. Awesome. So no horror event, but on horror phase the red thing will teleport and it will yeah, he's attacking 2 times. And for each attack, it doesn't matter even if it hits, it will reduce stamina by 1. Okay, and Cyril will move 1, 2, 3, and not enough stamina to make an attack. Okay, and now let's see our body Hank or blend. Yeah, let's go with Blenda. 1, 2. Let's use the wand, but so 1, 2 for red thing reducing, and for wand 2 stamina, and it's a 3, and that's enough for killing Byaki. Great. Was Byaki? Did he play in the last spawn phase? Not sure. Doesn't matter. Red thing and Cyril. So for 2 remaining stamina. 1, 2. Let's use again the wand on red thing. Yeah, he's 1, 1, so it's almost impossible to miss. Yeah, it's impossible to miss. We're not gonna roll 3 dice for this. So that's it. Hank, yeah, I have a plan for you. Let's use those blades, and while you attack, you will move as well. So this is gonna be cool. So 2, so that's a hit. Red thing is on 1 health, and move 1 space. Great. Now let's do it again. 1, 2. And let's move after. And that's enough to kill the red thing. And Hank is gonna move up. Okay, then 1 monster, 5, yes, and the second 8. And spawn rating is on 1, the last one. So 2 monsters, Cats of Ulthar is going towards there. Okay, and for the second monster, we have Formless Spawn. Okay, so 2 level 2 monsters. And there. Great. Now let's go with the horror roll. It's a 9. Yep. Threat increases, and we have Paid Tribute. Explores unequipped artifacts. So Crystal Figurine, we don't have Ethereal Sight anymore. Cyril, he will attack. Too high and too low, this is a certain hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, bah. And on the last health, is this gonna be a quick game? Maybe. So cats moved, not enough stamina to use, and Formless Spawn. Okay, so let's go towards Blenda. 1, and do the attack. Oh, this is almost gonna certainly be a hit. Blenda is on her last health, but thankfully she has a couple of essence points. So that's 1, 4, so that's a hit. So essence has been lost. Okay, so we are on the last rating, and Hank, let's go towards the lit chapter space and let's activate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's activate that for 1 stamina. Okay, great. And we are off to a new chapter. Missing piece. Halfway through a passage, we stumbled upon a piece of parchment, a blue meteor plummeting from the heavens toward a glittering white mountain. Were the small tentacles protruding from the blazing sphere just an artist's fanciful depiction? The page also spoke of a secret place far below and gave us detailed instructions of how to reach it from the entrance. For now, it would have to wait, as our sanity was running short. Okay, so this chapter is the end of one big phase, and we place an exit token so we can feel, yes, we can feel the air from the outside. We just need to reach it. Okay, hand goes 1 there, and we'll end the 1, but it's not gonna be enough. Not gonna be enough to escape. We just need now to escape. Hank, roll for a new spawn. 7. Yes, and Blenda goes with a 10. So, how many monsters do we have? We have 3. So we have a new Night Gaunt. No, we have 3. So yeah, we'll increase the threat. Night Gaunt goes here. No second monster. And for a horror, a 5. Oh, so no new invoking of horror. Cyril goes 4 spaces towards Blenda. No attack. Cats are gonna be 1, 2, but not enough stamina, so moves towards Blenda. But Formless, 1, 2, and I think, yeah, that's in range. Blenda will be attacked. 2 high, 3 low attack dice. It's gonna be definitely a hit. And it's so close. I mean, I'm standing on the exit, and yes, it's a hit. Down on 2 essence. But there's another Night Gaunt. Night Gaunt will, with 5 stamina, move 1, 2. Yeah, they're the same. And it's gonna attack, 2 health. And Blenda has 1. So it will attack Blenda. Let's see. We have 5, and it's another hit. 1 health, 1 stamina. And when this monster attacks, it teleports with blocker to its nearest spawn space. Oh my god, will this be the end? No, no, it won't be, because it's our turn now. Hank will go directly and reach the exit, and Blenda as well. Finally. We are saved for now. At last, fresh cold air, how soothing and clean. We have left the horrors of that place behind us for the moment, but we must return there, and soon. We must put an end to whatever is happening inside that awful mountain. During our exploration, the others had investigated the remains of another airship. The excavation team had been able to salvage some obscure arcane mechanisms which we hope to study and use to our advantage. So everything is prepared, the map tile, and Hank goes directly towards those new stuff. So workbench, 1, 2, 3. We need weapons. I think weapons are the most important thing now. Okay, so reconnoisseur. Yes, yes, yes. That's what we need. A level 3 rifle. Okay, so I think Hank is done. Although this is cool, but yeah, just go with this. And we're gonna use our inventory and combine these two weapons together, and I'll stay there. Blenda, let's move there and let's activate the chest for 1, 2, 3. Okay, now let's see. So we have a weapon, and let's go. It's level 1 rifle, but it will do. But it means we need to find some augments for it. You know what? I will switch. I will switch and use the rifle instead of a hammer. Yeah, 1 essence for the chest. And let's go a little bit back. We're very close to the spawn. Okay, so that's it. Now for the spawn, Hank goes with the 5. That's enough. So 1 monster, 6 another monster. So 2 monsters, and rating is on 4. A hound is there. A ethereal hound. Okay. And for the second one, a spawn of Shub-Niggurath. Okay. It's manageable. It's manageable. For the horror, we have a 10. And the threat is rising steadily. Shivers, and oh my god, 2 arcane attacks. And arcane is something that will is something that we don't have. First attack, it's 5. Second attack with just 2, it's 2. 5, so that's definitely 1. And 2, that's enough. That's 2 damage to Hank. Blenda goes 5, so yeah, 1, but we're good. Protected. Okay, you know what? Tindlosi has when any explorer loses essence, and I have some items that you can lose essence. Oh, and Hank is next to a pit. So what do you say we do some tip and trick how to dispose of Tindlosi? So with 1 essence, I will teleport the Tindlosi hound next to me, and I will choose a pit space. Okay, that's good. That's really good. So like I've done that on Blender's turn, but Spawn is gonna move. That's fine. So he has 1, 2, 3 charges and 1 stamina. So the Spawn will just move towards here. Okay. Then Hank, go towards that room. Up, up and away. That's it. Great. And Blender, you will not invoke Explore Event. You will attempt to reduce the threat, monster threat. It's a 6. That's enough. Great. So we reduce the monster threat by 1. Okay, let's do it once. So one more time. Okay, let's do it like this. And we need to roll. Needs to be 6. It's more than 4, so that's enough. And we reduce the threat by 1 as well. Great. Let's use the recharge station for 1 stamina. Roll the die. 2 stamina. Awesome. So we get back, we're on 5. Then we use the inventory, but Hank is next to a recharge station. So I will trade and give the wand to Hank, and then and then use the inventory as the last action of the recharge station. But I like what I have. So 1, 2, and we're gonna use the rogue rifle, and we hit the Spawn. Awesome. So that's it. The Spawn is dead, and Blender 1, 2, 3, and 1 from killing Shubnigurath. And then let's see. We have 4. That's a monster, and we have 2. Okay, just 1 monster. And what monster do we have? A Goog. Goog goes just really next to Hank. Okay, at least it's just 1 monster. Then let's go with, so it's on 3. Let's roll for horror. We get a 10. So it's a horror. What kind of horror? A dance macabre. Monsters move up to 2 spaces. So the Goog will enter the room. Okay, so he will immediately just bash the action space that he's next to it, and he will attack with 2 high and 2 attack with 2 low die. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's a good roll. I don't think he 3, 4. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. So Goog, that's it for you. Blender, let's activate the event space. Give me some essence and some really cool thing. Come on. Fright Lord's presence. Reduce monsters max stamina by 1. Awesome. You know what? We're next to a spawn space. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get to that second token. So it's time for some exorcism. It's time to be gone, spawn of darkness. So the second count token is there. Okay, great. Yes, and let's reduce the threat by 1. Okay, great. So this was a good turn. Let's move towards there. Oh, I'm not sure if that's a good space. Okay, so Hank, let's activate the chest. And you need to give me some really cool weapons. Yeah, let's go with 1 and 2 Need some great augment. Well, chainsword, groovy. Let's go with this. So chainsword is there. Okay, great. And let's use the recharge station as well. Let's see what we have. Some stamina. Okay, health. We're gonna take that. So we restore 1 health as well. Okay, so that's great. And then let's move away from that. Maybe to another space, another map tile. We'll see. And I don't like Blender being here. Let's say, yeah, she's gonna stay there. Okay, and we sealed a spawn space. 5. Okay, first spawn 9, so 2 monsters, and we sealed the spawn space. So chapter space has been lit. But also 2 monsters arrive on the board. Bokrug being the first one. Okay, great. And the second one, Gnofke, being the second Yeti Rhino. There, yeah, that's it. We reduce after the spawn phase, and then let's go with the horror. 8. Yes, it is. It's a horror event. What kind of a horror event? It's Abominable Blast. Okay, so this gives all the monsters some cool damage. So Goog will destroy the action space. Great, and it will not have enough stamina to attack me. Bokrug, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go to Blender, 1 space, and then reduce target explorer's attack rolls by 2. So that's good. And Gnofkek, he will just move. He has a line of sight towards Blender. He will charge, but he will not go more than 2 spaces. And he's gonna push Blender, and 6 is enough for damage. So that's it. Now let's kick the Goog with the Reconnoisseur. 1, 2, and 3, and it's a hit. So Goog is wounded. Let's do one more time. Yeah, let's do it. Like this. 1, 2, 3, and so. Oh, that's it. That's it. Goog is dead, baby. So that's it. Let's place these cards there. So 1 essence from killing Goog, and when you kill with this weapon, I will first, let's move this, and I will refresh this space. Oh, it's a chest. Now Blender, 1, 2, 3. So that's enough range. Increased by 2. So let's try to go through the Bokrug's curse. 3 high attack die. What roll? It's 3. That's not even close. Does it make sense? Let's try once more. Okay, that's great. 6, 8 minus 2 is just enough. Okay, Bokrug. Actually, maybe Bokrug should have used the arcane attack from the horror event. But okay. Gnofke. Getting 1 essence back. And the rogue rifle, let's see 2 cards. Reorder them. I like adjustable scope more. So let's place this below and this on top. Okay, horror. Spawn. 10. First monster. 3. 2 monsters. And we are on the last round. And Thrall as a first monster. Okay, he's not so bad. Not so bad. And what the second one? A flying polyp. an ethereal monster that's gonna be spawned. Let's place it up as away as possible for the horror. 4, it's a 4, so it's a hit. So let's see what we have. In his wake. Put 2 destroyed items on top of their item decks. So that's a bummer. Oh, it's okay. First, Gnopke. He can definitely just charge towards Hank and bomb and just bash him into the wall behind. So 1 damage. Then Thrall just moves towards and not enough stamina to do anything. And what about our Polyp? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's it. But 5. So that's it. No attack. So that's fine. But I'm totally surrounded. What I'm gonna do? Let's use inventory. Let's place this chainsword in my hand. Actually, not in my hand, on top of the rifle, and use it right away. Use it to attack Thrall. Now let's see, 3 high attack die. We need 3, and that's an 8. So Thrall is wounded. If you hit, again attack with 3 low attack die, and we have 1, 2, 3. So that's perfectly what we need. So Thrall is history. He's dead. We remove the wound token, remove the card. Great. And let's go on the max essence. Now, that's it for Hank. Blenda. Blenda, I think you need to go and try to kick. But first go. 1, 2, 3, and then try to kick a rhino. Snow rhino with a rogue rifle. We need 5. Come on, we need 5. And it's again 8. I don't know what's up with those high rolls, but I'm gonna take it. So Gnofka is wounded. Blenda is done. And we are on our next chapter. The vast echoing halls welcomed us again. Assisted by the illustrations and scribbled directions in the journal, we were quickly able to locate our destination. In the middle of a floor, there gaped an enormous passage, spiraling down into oblivion. A faint breeze caressed our faces from below, carrying with it a hint of something disturbing. Well, of course it's disturbing. Those House of Bliss bastards. 6 and 3. Move up to space, so we need 3 essence to go. Okay, 10 and 1, so it's a monster. What kind of a monster? A Cho-Cho. Cho-Cho, so it's fine. An interesting little guys. 2 guys. So he's gonna be there. And for horror, let's roll. And we have 8, so it's a horror. Caustic Fog. Reduce Explorer's max stamina by 1. So it's really convenient to have opposing. Gnopkek has enough stamina to do the damage, so that's 1, 2, and 3 are 5. Is this enough? 3, 4, 5, 6. In your face, Gnopkek. Flying Polyp. No way you're gonna hit this big old hunk. 3, so that's nothing, and another 2, that's nothing. Cho-Cho, he can immediately attack. We can attack 3, so 1, that's 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and nothing. And the second one, Arcane 3. Okay, so that's nothing. Great. Hank, you need to start slicing, but before, use the Reconnoisseur to kill that Knofkek. Okay, so that's enough. We need him dead. Like this. Oh, but before, I'm on max essence. So let's first use the essence to place a token there. 1 out of 4. And then restore with killing a monster like this. Okay, and then let's remove the figure right there. So that's it. Nothing more. Yeah, okay, let's actually try with the combat blades. 2 low attack die. Let's roll that. We need 4, and it's 2. No way. No. No, that's not. It's not gonna work. Blind the 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. Now, a 10 and a 4. Okay, so that's 1 monster. Ghoul. Ghoul will be there above. Okay, as long as he comes towards Hank, we're gonna be fine. Let's roll for horror. It's 8. It's another itching towards a new level. Mending rights. Monsters don't lose health this round. This is not good at all. This is not good. Flying Polyp. It has 2 attacks. First attack, it's gonna be 2, nothing. Okay, second attack, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not gonna cut it. But Chocho has a clear sight toward to Blenda, but not to both of them. So he will only attack Blenda 2 times. The first is 3, and the second one 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, nothing. The second attack, sorry, 1. It's a dud. Ghoul. Ghoul will go towards Hank. 1, 2, 3, and we are good to go because of 1 less stamina. He's not able to hit us. Okay, let's place another token there, like this, and then let's use the chest. Let's see what we have there. This time we need some augments, and we placed those items before, so we need to go through them, filter them. But this time, Cocaine, push is a good thing to have. But no, I'll destroy this and take the Caddis. This could come in handy later, but we'll see. So with 2 remaining stamina, let's hit with the default attack Ghoul, so to reduce his stamina by 2. I don't want to get 2 hits from him. And let's 2 essence, and let's go to the next chapter. So we have 2 out of 4, so 3, 4, and that's it. We are on the 7th. The path led us downward, further and further, until the air began to feel warmer, and our breath no longer misted in front of our faces. The faint sounds that had seemed to expand and rise as we descended had now grown loud enough to follow with ease. A brief quake shook the entire mountain. My soul quivered too, as if it was no more than a candle's weakly flickering flame. So chanting from below, we are on our 7th chapter. Numbers are 6 and 3. So Blenda, it's up to you. To what? To close the door immediately. Then let's use the time to activate the chest and move there. So we close the door. So we just use there and we move there. Okay. So what are we gonna take? Weapons? Yeah, let's go with 2 weapons. And we have our augment. Yeah, we have our scope. We're gonna go with this. Weaponsmith set. It's really cool for Hank. I don't know. I'll place it there. Okay, adjustable scope is there unequipped for now. So Blender is done, and let's go with another spawn. Hank rolls 7 and Blender rolls, what is she gonna roll? It's a 5, so great, just 1 monster. So 3 monsters, the last one is Deacon. An ethereal like guy who just stands there and wreaks havoc on everyone. So let's reduce that, and horror, it's 8. That's more than enough. We're on the last threat, and we have vanishing. Monsters are ethereal. Oh, that's really good effects one by the other. Flying polyp. Is it gonna damage? No, that's 4. That's not enough. And that's 5. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We're fine. Chacha will need to move there just to see. Hank and Ghoul will have an attack, even though he has -2 stamina, but 1 attack he gets. 2, 3, 6. That's enough to score a hit. Deacon just, sings the dirt or something. Okay, Blender goes first, and let's go to the next chapter immediately, like that. The stairs plunging down into the catacombs glowed with a quick crimson light that radiated from within. Our stupefied gazes were torn from this sight by yet another tremor that ran the length of the room. It reverberated across the spacious chambers and rumbled into its dusty corner. There was no time to lose. Or was it too late already? Place exit token. Okay, so it's time. It's almost time. Can you feel it? So the exit token goes here. And explorers unequip their items. Very unfortunate as well. Blenda, you are without any items. And so many monsters. And okay, so 1 movement. Let's use 2, 3 to just use inventory. We need all the items we can have right away. Okay, so we have our rifle with an augment, and that's it. And Hank, I'm gonna think about helping. First, after using the inventory, how can I help? Okay, I actually have an idea. Bye. And like that, he is gone. So spawn phase is just 1 roll, just Blender rolls, and it's a 5. Yeah, it's a 1. Yeah, so just a 1, and we'll level 3 like that. because there are 4 monsters already. So we again increase our difficulty for the monsters by first splitting the deck and then shuffling level 3 monster cards in it. And then afterwards we shuffle everything together. So yeah. And now for the horror. Let's go with the 1. Awesome. So no horror. We reduce to 3. Great. Flying Polyp just goes towards 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Chocho goes also 1, 2, 3, 4. And Ghoul, I mean, they're all 5 stamina. Thanks for the event. It's on 1. What will Blender do? Easy. First, open the door. Face them all and then just use the crystal figurine. And just like that, you vanish from in the thin air and just move towards the exit token right away. 4, like this. Okay. Now let's go with spawning something. It's 6. Yeah, so increase the threat by 1. And for the horror, it's 8. So monsters are not ethereal anymore. But let's see what are they. Shuffle item decks. After filtering those destroyed item cards, now we just have shuffle. Okay, Flying Polyp, Chocho, Ghoul, they don't see anything. They just stand and think, what happened? What's there? Who goes there? So 4 movements, placing on the exit, and with 2 stamina, gone. At the north end of the chamber, the ritual was clearly in full force. A pile of butchered bodies formed the centerpiece of this gruesome tableau. Around the vile pyramid, several robed figures shook and chanted wildly, ululating their triumphant joy at a gargantuan chasm that stretched from the edge of their ceremony. The darkness seemed to grow by the second, feeding itself on every scream and shriek. Older than time, stronger than death, its name is madness. So we reached the endgame. We did the setup. The ritual spaces are there. We just need to kill them in time. And we will do this. So Blenda has been playing, but she's on 0 stamina. So Hank goes 5, 6 and goes there just facing the first cultist. He doesn't even need to think about anything. He's just so stubborn, this Hank. So that's it with our explorers. Now we spawn something abominable. We spawn a Shoggoth. Oh, great. Level 3 monster. Okay, like this. And with the second spawn, a 7. Another abomination. Let's see who we have. A Buopoth. Oh, he sure is an abomination. So he goes there and he moves. Okay, like 4. First, let's roll for a horror. It's 2, so no horror this round. So Buopoth will move first 2 spaces. Now we remove a couple of 5, so 3, 1, 2, 3, and let's place because they were stacked before. Okay. Then we have our Shoggoth. 1, 2, 1 less stamina, but yeah, not enough to make an attack. But our Buapoth has 2 attacks that we're just gonna brush. Pathetic. Pathetic. So nothing. Let's just use the chainsword and just start chaining those cultists. Okay, now with the first attack, 3 black high attack, and it's 4. 4 plus 1 because of Hank's ability, so that's 5. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, but we are 1 less, so let's use our essence. We need every round, we need to close this as fast as possible. 1, 2, 3, and let's go over there. Okay, Blenda, you need to do something really remarkable. So surprise us. So let's go towards the workbench. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Unfortunately, that's the only thing that you're gonna do remarkable. Let's also use the recharge station. What I'm gonna get? Okay, we restore 1 health. That's not bad. And that's it. Okay, first spawn 5. Yes, it is. The second one is 9, so 2 big baddies. First, Stuga. Oh, actually, I'm really pleased to see that monster. And Byaki, another. I mean, we had Pupoth and Stuga and Byaki before, so it's high again, like some kind of a deja vu feeling. And that's really cool because it's 4 monsters. We removed a couple of tokens, and we have 5. We increase the threat, and we have trigger traps. Nobody. Yeah. It doesn't do anything. Shogot goes 1 movement and attacks Blenda with a bunch of dice. And I think that's a hit. Blenda gets 1 damage. She's on 4 health. She just needs to stay alive, and Buopoth will go towards Hank. He's gonna survive those punny attacks. Just like looking at this little, like a dog-like creature. Chtuga just goes there, and then again rolls where to the spawn space right over there. Okay, our Byaki, 1, 2, so that's it. Not enough for attack. Blenda, it's all on you. You need to do something. Okay, let's operate workbench, and this time let's go with consumables, all 3 of them. I need to get something really narcomantic bomb. I'm gonna take that without even looking at that. Death whistle. I'll swap this. What? I don't need my trusted pneumatic hammer. I don't need this. Let's swap this with a death whistle. That's more like it. I think we will have a remarkable round, Blenda. What do you think? So death whistle goes into the inventory, and just immediately she activates narcomantic bomb. And so skip spawn, horror, and monster phases. That's awesome. But let's also use the death whistle. Just use all of our stuff, all of our jokers directly now. 4 spaces there, and 1, 2, 3, and 4 like this. Great. And once like this, let's use the rogue rifle. 2 to move from there. Just try to damage as much monsters as and possible, but don't kill them, because it's much better to have level 1s than level 3 in endgame. Trust me, you like those level 1 monsters. Hank, just use those, use the items, use the chainsword, and just kill the cultists. I mean, he's just like a fanatic, just focused on those cultists. 2, so that's nothing. Let's do once more. 3, 4, that's not enough. Okay, let's use, yeah, let's use essence. I'm on 0 essence, but I need to kill them. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Another is damaged and destroyed. Great. Okay, we remove this one. Now it's our turn, is it? Yeah. So Hank goes again. He moves 1 and attacks. 1 and 1, 2, 3 with a chainsword again, like this. We need 5, so that's perfect. A cultist is wounded. A third cultist is wounded, and can we kill the cultist? I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. And the third cultist is done. We can move. It's the same. It's fine. Okay. Now Blenda. Maybe. Okay, so this is done. I can even have a banishing ritual, but yeah, just let's focus on finishing up. Let's use the amphora. Yes, why not? So skip adjacent monsters turn. I mean, this is so awesome. And 1 essence. And let's position ourselves and move to the spawn space. 1, 2. So once monsters arrive, they will be skipping their turn. And with 3 stamina, let's try to headshot the cultist. And that's a 6, and that's perfect. So the cultist is wounded. Now we remove, so it's just 1. And let's see how many monsters would be spawned. So a 1 monster and a second monster. So we increase by 2. Okay, great. It's on 2 rating, and for horror, a 10. Another horror event. What do we have? Impatience. Monsters can move through units. Okay, so Shogot is not gonna play. Yeah, he's next. But Buopoth will. What's he gonna do? What are you gonna do, little guy? 4. Huh. Is this enough? 3, 4. Oh, you little bastard. Okay. Tsuga, what are you gonna do? You go towards the chapter space. There is no chapter space. And 2 for the spawn space. 1, 2, so that's it. You're there. And Byaki, where is Byaki? So he goes 2 like that. And that's it. So Hank just fanatically slashes through those cultists. 4, so that's perfect. 4 plus 1 is 5. He's wounded. 2 remaining cultists are wounded. Is the cultist gonna die? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's perfect score. And only 1 cultist remains. Okay, Hank goes there, just next to it. And what else? So Blenda, what are you gonna do now, Blenda? She will try to hit someone. Yeah, let's go two attacks. Yeah, let's go one by one. First, Byaki. Let's hit Byaki and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1. And with 3 remaining, you know what? No, I'm not gonna spawn new monster. I'm just gonna wait. So, 10 first spawn and 9 second. So we have level 4. True? Yes. Okay, now we have level 4 monsters, but you're not gonna see them because we will just finish in time. I think so. Can there be something that meddles with our plans? Could be, could be. We'll see. So let's see what will horror do. Do you have something for us? Some curveball, some trap card. 5. Okay, so what kind of a horror can you throw at us? Destroy target action space. Okay, that's not gonna help a lot. Shoggoth goes and Shoggoth will attack Blenda. It's not looking good for Blenda, that's for sure. Shoggoth attacks Blenda. She is on 2 health and 0 essence. Then a Pani Buopoth. He's so ferocious he's using 2 high attack die and it scores a critical, and Buopoth almost mortally wounds. And then Byaki is there, huh? Okay, a Buopoth once more. 3, nothing. Chuga just goes there and let's see with Byaki. Is he going to kill? Is he going to kill? Oh yeah, he is, but no, actually we have Hank just interrupting all of that and doing the final blow with a big reconnoisseur rifle. And, ladies and gentlemen, we have a win. The death gurgle of the final cultist resounded in my ears hauntingly, and brought forth another quake, which shook the ground with renewed vigor. And then silence. At last I turned my back on that room, now devoid of life, and yearned for the clean air and dazzling snow outside. I wished for purification, but the horrors, still so vivid, gave me no respite. Like some dreadful afterimage, they had become a permanent part of my vision, unable to be blinked away. There were no feelings of greatness, discovery, or even relief. I wandered through the corridors, empty-eyed and trance-like.